about rebounding after the game. Is there a simple fix there? Is there something that you guys have done in the past that you weren't doing?
Yeah, it's just, we got to make a commitment to get it done. So each game teaches you something. We got to learn from it, make corrections.
Did you, speak to the league or sort of send in videos or anything that about the officiating, specifically how Brunson's been, officiating?
Yeah, I'll keep that private.
With the rebounding, it's not as simple as just having Mitch out there for, right? It's like there's schematic stuff too.
Oh, it's a combination of a lot of things. It's the commitment, reading the ball, second, third effort, holding your block out. So, we're capable of doing better.
There's been a lot of talk about whether Cat got enough shots and enough attempts in the second half. Do you need to make any sort of conscious effort to get him the ball more?
Well, I think part of it is, if they're going to commit to 2 and 3 people on him, I don't want him forcing shots. But there's things that he could do also, and we can do to get him a second and third look. So that's what we have to try to do. And then I think, there's ways in transition that we can search him out as well.
With that, the way they're using Jalen Duren, him guarding Josh Hart, and Cat being guarded by Tobias Harris, what has that kind of done for your offense?
Yeah, no, we've seen that all year, so it's not anything new. And in game one it was 123 points. So we have to take each game. Each game is different. What do you learn from the game, and then move it forward.
Kate got going, obviously game 2, and OG was saying after the game that the Pistons were doing things to get him off of Kate, and thought they were pretty effective in doing that. Do you guys need to send to it any more often? Is there something you can do?
Well, I think when you look at it in totality, the game is, 97-94, and Mikhail has an open 3 with 11 seconds to go. So, and he shot it great. It just didn't go in. It was a great play by Jalen to Mikhail. Mikhail did a great job moving without the ball. So, if that shot goes in, we're probably not talking about all the other stuff, but that's playoff basketball. And then what do you learn from the game? And then how do you reset and get ready for the next one? And I think that all that stuff is important. So each game, take, what happened in the previous game, study, and get ready for the next one.
What is the challenge now, going on the road, going into their building and playing, the mindset you have to have?
Yeah, it doesn't change the approach, in terms of how you get ready to play, prepare, right? We know defend, rebound, low turnover, then attack the rim and share the ball. That's where the focus will be. And then what are the things that they're doing, and how can we take advantage of those things? So, and they're a good team. You have to play for 48 minutes, and oftentimes the difference between winning and losing is a hustle play. You don't know which possession makes the difference between winning and losing the ball game. So sometimes it's a deflection, a steal. It could be a lot of things. Like I thought we made some good plays. We missed some open shots at the end. Thought Jalen made 2 great plays, one to Josh, and where you got the layup and he got fouled, and the same with on Mikhail's play. Those are the right plays. So just keep trusting each other.
What's the best way to deal with their physical style? To try to match it, or make sure you don't get sucked into it and just do your.
Well, it's playoff basketball. You got to understand what playoff basketball is, and I think that's, it doesn't change your approach.
Cam being obviously didn't play second half. Was that just he didn't look good to you first half?
Yeah, well, you're going by how the game is unfolding, so, and it's not really an individual thing. It's more of okay, what's the unit doing? Because everyone is working together. So, that's what we're looking at.
And well, I guess from a unit perspective, then what would?
Yeah, we lost. We lost ground, so we had to make some changes, and we did.
What have you, Karl and Mitch on the floor together? What have you seen from that grouping?
Yeah, and there's been some good. Obviously, there's some that we could do better. The rebounding part of it has been good, but also you got to look at the matchups. Who do they have on the floor, and then what are you vulnerable to? And so, there's times it's been really good.
Series 1-1 going to Detroit. How's the spirit of the team as you guys get ready to head out there?
Good, we got experience in this locker room, so we understand the highs and lows of a playoff series, and we're going to move forward together, and we're going to go to Detroit and execute at a high level.
Malik Beasley tweeted that their arena is going to be more lit than the Garden. Do you have any thoughts on that?
No, that's his opinion.
What kind of reaction do you expect from the fans? They haven't won a playoff game in 20 years.
I think they're going to show up for their team. We've seen Detroit in the past always shows up for their team, so expect nothing less.
Talked about kind of striking a balance for you of like not wanting to get you the ball, get you your shots, but also not force it if they're sending 2 or 3 guys at you. How do you kind of deal with that challenge of taking what's there but not trying to do too much?
Just be aggressive, and when I get the chance, to make a play. So I've been double team, triple team most of my career. So I feel like I could do a pretty good job when I'm pretty comfortable with that situation happening.
Do you have experience, obviously, in the playoffs? What's the challenge when you go on the road dealing with the hostile crowd in just the first 10 minutes of the game?
Obviously you're on the road. You deal with the adversity when it comes. But as a team, as long as you stick together, everything, and execute, you feel pretty good about your chances.
The rebounding, let's say the connection to that, the game as a big factor. Anything you see on tape when you look back at it that is like an easy fix?
We've watched tape. I've watched tape myself, and we've had 2 days to fix it and get ourselves right mentally and physically for tomorrow.
I feel like you've been able to do that though the last couple of days with the team.
We need to.
What's the key to approaching a team? Obviously, they've got a really aggressive physical style. Is it important to not get sucked into that and do your own thing, or do you have to match that just because it's a league?
For sure, you got to match or exceed physicality, especially in a playoff series. So, just got to go out there and play our game, and continue to play our game and play at our pace.
Oh, you were saying after game 2 that Detroit did a good job of getting you off gate with screens and stuff. You think, is it a matter of more bodies being thrown at him in that scenario? Like a second defender more often, or is there something schematically?
Oh no, just they're playing on different options now. And set more off-ball screens for him before he gets the ball, stuff like that.
What do you think, just generally, team's attitude with tenor going into Detroit game 3?
What do you think? What?
Of the team's attitude.
Oh, our team. Oh, positive for sure. It's a series, After game 1, we knew they were going to come out like that, and now it's our chance to respond.
OG, what do you expect from their crowd? They haven't won a playoff game there since 2008. How hostile an environment do you think it'll be?
I'm sure it'll be loud, but I think every crowd in the playoffs is loud.
Yeah. Such a big part of their reputation is their physicality. What's the best way? How important is it for you guys to match that, or just to kind of not get sucked into some of it and play your own game?
Definitely be smart about it, but for sure we want to exceed physicality. We want to be the aggressors.
Have they? I mean, you've seen them, between regular season and the playoffs. Now you've seen them a bunch of times. Is that how much have they played to that style? Just from what you've seen, is that just like them all the time, or compared to most teams, are they more physical?
I'm sure they try to be physical all the time. I'm sure they're not all the time physical. It just depends. But yeah, it's definitely their brand of basketball, how they play, how they're coached. They're well coached.
Watching the film back, what have you made of your team's ball movement? Was it stagnating at times?
Oh yeah, sometimes it gets stagnant, but even in some of our best games, the ball gets stagnant sometimes. Just how the game goes sometimes, how it flows. So just trying to correct that and figure it out and prevent it as much as possible.
What about rebounding? What was different from game 2? Because Tibbs mentioned that as a big factor.
It's just boxing out, putting bodies on people, and then getting the long rebounds.
Do you like playing on the road in the playoffs? Just kind of, it's a different vibe than regular season, obviously. How do you handle that kind of atmosphere? With some players kind of thrive when everybody's against them instead of for them. How do you react to that kind of situation?
I just, no matter home or away, I try to help the team win, play my best, and do what will lead to a win.
What do you think about their place? You guys have you've been there. What's that arena like from your memories?
It's a nice arena. They have good, loud fans. It's like any other arena in the NBA. They're all good arenas.
Regular season, obviously, you're seeing different teams night after night. You see these guys in the series, 4 to 7 straight. Do you like that challenge of being able to make adjustments and see the same group as a defender, particularly on KD? Do you like the challenge of that?
Oh yeah, I mean that's how the playoffs are. Each series, each game, just figure it out, make adjustments, and go from there, and try to learn and grow and not make the same mistakes.